Hello, everybody. Amanda Davis here, and this is going to be a quick scope for the PeriNewbies 100 Scope Challenge. And I did finally catch up yesterday. So today's topic is for day 48. And so Wednesday, we will be halfway through our 100 scopes. But anyway, so the topic for today was to share some favorite childhood memories. And so I did the video camera because and the drama masks, because one of the main things that my cousins and I did, and my brother too, was dramatic play. So some of our favorite memories definitely involve that dramatic play. And we would turn my grandma's house into just about everything. Her house was a hotel, a school. She had an office, so we would pretend that her office was like the hotel office or the school office or the doctor's office, and we would play every different office that you could imagine. Sometimes just plain old office. We would, of course, play school. We would play hotel. We would play restaurant with her dining room and her dining room set, and pretend to wait on each other. We would do. We actually had an involved where we did a barn, because my cousins did rode horses, and then I later rode horses myself from seventh grade through um, 11th grade is when I quit. But when we were this is when we were in elementary school that we would do all this dramatic play. And so they rode horses during that time, and we turned my grandma's house into a barn and modeled it after the one that they actually went to, and pretended that each other were horses and stuff like that. And I mean, because we were young. I mean, like I said, we were in elementary school, so we were young enough that that kind of stuff was still okay, and it was all innocent. Um, and then we actually did a lot of newscasts, and we did and that's why I did the video camera, because we actually have on videotape some of our newscasts. And then we also turned her house into a park. And I can't remember the name that we named it, but we named it something involved. And we had a park map, and we broke down different parts of the park. And then we had some things that we did outside with it. And inside, we actually, something that was kind of fun that we did was we made paper fish, and we put a little hole in it, and hole punched, and then we used paper clips as the hook, and a string and a stick from outside was our fishing pole. And one of us would be the fish, and the other one or ones would get up on the couch and fish. And so the fish would bite, and like pull on the string, and then you would put the paper fish on the little paper clip hook, and the person that was up on the back of, well, on the couch, using the couch as a boat, would, and we'd put it over the back of the couch, so the fish and the fish would be down behind the couch. Um, but anyway, we got really involved with our dramatic play. So some of my favorite memories, as I said, involved that dramatic play. And then the lemon I shared because one of my other favorite memories is we would always do lemonade stands at the beach. And again, this is when we were in elementary school. But we would do lemonade stands. My mom would get lemonade. We talk her into making lemonade for us to sell, and we would sell little like bathroom sized cups for like 25 cents, and then the ones that were like styrofoam cups for $1. And we actually made a decent amount of money doing that, especially in the heat of the summer. And plus, again, being in elementary school, kids, people see that and they go, "Oh, so cute! I'm gonna buy some lemonade from you," especially if it was only a quarter and they just got the little cup and stuff like that. Or they might end up getting four of the little cups and giving us $1. And so, yeah, we just had a lot of fun as kids doing that kind of thing, and getting out there and being creative, and not just sitting in front of a screen all day. And then we also did. When we were at the beach, something that we would do, and this was my brother and I and some friends that lived down there. We would pretend to play lifeguard, and so we would pretend that one or the other of us was drowning. But we had a signal. Instead of yelling help, because we didn't want somebody to think we were actually drowning, we had a signal that was quote unquote we were drowning, and then the lifeguard or lifeguards would come out and quote unquote save us. Because we would play that, and I don't know why we did TV. That was an influence from TV. But anyway, but we had a lot of good fun as kids, especially with the newscasts, and there is video evidence of those newscasts. And so I did want to just share that for my favorite childhood memory. I was not sure what I wanted to share, and then I was like, I know. So yeah, so doing all that dramatic play was a lot of fun as a kid, because we just were creative like that. And actually, it's good. It was a good way for us to flourish with our imagination and stuff like that. Like I said, creativity. And so it wasn't squelched by my grandparents or my parents, because they were like, hey, they're just being creative and imaginative, and who cares? They're not hurting anybody. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this scope. Thank you for joining us. PeriNewbies.com if you would like to catch our group. It is a group of men and women on Periscope, and I'll see everybody later.